Hello my dear beautiful bastards and welcome back to the glorious lands of Petardia and Omni the Dark Defender. Last week there was no update, unfortunately, because I didn't really do a lot of things, but now as you can see this is the main menu now. As you can see, a couple of things have changed. I put the logo in and I changed the sky and the light, and it's a little bit nicer, I'd say. But of course I will change these buttons and everything. Everything will be kind of fitting into the theme of the game and how it works. So we're gonna go start, and I'm also gonna change the loading screen. I'm gonna upscale the resolution. The resolution is a little bit poor. And this is the start. Now you begin the game here at the Realm Seeker. You will notice that something is wrong at home, and you will be at a mission, and you will come back home from the mission, and that is when the game begins. So basically the game begins as you come back, and you come back through the Realm Seeker. So as you can see, this is 3D now. Now the inventory itself is not 3D because that is a little bit more complicated to do, but I really like this. I really like how it's in 3D. It kind of feels like it fits better, you know. This is kind of the orb that that tells you things. You know, this is where you monitor events at various realms and what is going on, and this is how you calculate where you're gonna go. You know, to which realm are you gonna go. And as you can see, danger, the void has found us, initiate protocol 0 immediately. Now protocol 0 is something that you have already seen. When everything disappears, that is protocol 0, and you will be able to interact with the ball here. I'm not really sure how to make that, how to visualize that yet. Like, you will probably press onto the sphere, and I don't know, the sphere is either gonna go down into the ground, or it's gonna expand, or it's gonna shrink. Something is gonna happen with the sphere that will tell you that protocol 0 is being initiated, and once it initiates it, everything is gonna kinda go away. For now, protocol 0 initiates only after you break down the door. There have been a couple of changes here as well. You can notice seven crystals in the sky, and each one of these crystals represents each realm, and they're also spinning. They're also spinning, as you can see here in the shadow, that they are spinning. And for now they do nothing, but they will have their I guess, properties. I mean, each one of them will be able to do something eventually, I think, because I feel like it adds a little bit of mystery and it adds a little bit of stuff to the world itself, you know, so you're not just, you know, running around and destroying these guys. So instead of just running around and destroying these guys, you know that there's something more that's going on over here. And now the sky is purple. There are 3 moons. One moon is a little bit different, and there will be reasons for that happening as well. And the game is currently set up to have orcs. I kinda adjusted them. I think they are proper now, or at least somewhat proper. Now the animation for the ground slam, I did some changes, so that's not working right. And as you can see, when they are falling a little bit weirdly. So I still need to work on fixing those things, but they are falling down relatively properly. See, it really depends how you hit them and where you hit them. That's how they fall. See, they fall differently. And now we have the ball. Now I gave the ball a little bit more velocity. See, you can see how it hits them, but it doesn't really knock them down unless you hit them at a specific spot or in a specific way. If you aim when one of their legs is in the air, it is almost certain that you are going to make them fall. See, he fell down. So it really is very dynamic in the way that it interacts with them. So if you aim correctly, they will fall, even if the velocity of the weapon is not large. Now, my next step, since these orcs are very similar to the trolls, I'm going to add a goblin, a very fast goblin, who is going to be able... I'm not really sure what to give him as a weapon, probably some sort of a dagger, and he's gonna be, you know, very, very fast, and he's gonna dash back and forth and come at you very, very quickly, because both the troll and the orc are kind of slow and sluggish. So I'm probably gonna start with the troll because he's slow, and, you know, so you can test your starting abilities with the troll, and then the goblin, and then the orc, at least for the demo, and then the big boss. Now, I have not shown you the big boss, but the big boss is also in the game. I had this problem where when they fell down and I paused the game and I resumed, they would fly off into the sunset. It was like a ragdoll space program, and I fixed that. The fix was so stupid. I spent 2 days trying to fix it, and the fix was just a button press, like a press on a little box. That was the fix. So this is why game development takes forever for most developers, because it's just, you gotta figure out how to fix problems, and most problems are just completely idiotic. I would like to ask you guys to tell me, what do you guys think about pricing for such a game? I am not sure how to price the game, and from what I have heard, most indie game developers underprice their games, especially 3D games and especially first-person games. So I'm wondering, how much would you guys give for a game like this? Now, keep in mind that this is very early, so the full game would have like dozens of enemies, possibly dozens of game modes as well, like not only this endless mode, there will be like a campaign, there will be challenges, like challenge mode where you can't use, I don't know, more than 2 abilities to defeat 5 different enemies or stuff like that. Maybe even some base building as well, like a base building mode where you can't have abilities, you can only have traps, and then you have time limited mode, you know, where you have, for example, 10 minutes to collect as many points as possible from murdering the guys. You know, that is the end goal for the game, possible end goal for the game. And there's also, I plan to have at least 10 abilities per type, with the fact that at least 1 ability of each type can be modified in real time. Like you spawn, for example, a big tornado, and then you hit the tornado with a fireball, and then that tornado becomes a fiery tornado of great doom and pain. So let me know, what do you guys think about pricing for such a game? And I also have notes. I have not mentioned that. This is the first note. Now the notes tell you a little bit of lore about how did this come to pass. You know, how did Omni build this, and why is this here? And everything has its own purpose, and as you can see, things are a little bit wrong. This is not exactly how things are supposed to be behaving, you know? Fire Orc. Are you stupid, Fire Orc? Please let me know what you think about the pricing for such a game, and for, like, imagine it's in early access, and, you know, I'm planning to add several different game modes, a lot of different enemies, a lot of different abilities. Like, how much would that be worth as an indie game? I hope you are following the game. Feel free to join me on Discord to... yeah, you're not behaving right. Join me on Discord to follow the development of the game, and you know, give me your suggestions. What do you think should be happening with the game? What I should add, what I should remove, what I should change. So let me know, and I will see you next time. May the blessings of Petardia eternally touch your butt.